Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into Kelowna Airport. In preparation for landing, kindly place your seatbacks in the upright position, fasten your seatbelts, and extinguish all smoking materials. For the skiers on board, big white ski area is visible out of the right side windows. On behalf of Captain Lowe and his flight crew, we would like to thank you for flying Pacific Western Airlines, and we hope you enjoyed your flight.
Flying has led me to some of my best experience. The first time I saw Big White was on a Pacific Western Airlines flight to Kelowna. Skiing has always intrigued me, but I could never seem to get the opportunity to try it. Later, I had a chance to get a closer look at the mountain while flying with a friend. The village looked like a fantasy land nestled in the trees below. The mountain stands above its neighbors, and the wide expanse of skiing area unfolded before me. The incredible beauty of the winter scene prompted me to take an even closer look. The mountain is situated in the heart of the Okanagan Valley, less than an hour's drive from Kelowna, easily accessible from any part of Western Canada. The end of the scenic drive enables one to view two of the new inns which were recent additions to the complex. Completed in 1975, the Greystoke Inn appears first and features deluxe condominium accommodation. Then, across the road, the Monashee Inn offers more of the same, not more than 100 yards from the lifts. Both offer covered car parking for guests. With these new inns, the 10 Skiers Motel and the private chalets, the mountain can facilitate 790 people. Campers are not only welcome on the mountain, but supplied with overnight parking, propane filling station, groceteria, and showers. There are a number of privately owned chalets on the mountain which are available for larger groups or families. This on-hill accommodation is a feature rarely found in Western Canada. The clouds part, letting the morning sunshine color the mountain. The sounds and activity are pleasant rather than hectic, and you can choose your own pace for the day. The packers have been busy for hours preparing the area for the day's activities. For those who enjoy the quiet beauty of total isolation, there are miles of well-marked trails surrounding the mountain for snowshoeing and cross-country skiing. Here, the enthusiast can establish a rapport with nature impossible to achieve on the more popular downhill areas. Parking for day skiers is also conveniently located right at the base. From here, you can head up to any of the lifts, ranging from the two 1,600-foot T-bars for the beginners to the 6,000-foot chairlift and the 5,500-foot T-bar for intermediate and expert. These high-capacity Doppelmayr lifts service over 25 main runs. These runs allow the individual to experience snow conditions found only in the Okanagan. Rising 7,500 feet above sea level, the majestic snow-covered treetops form an interesting foreground to the valley, thousands of feet below. The varied types of terrain found on the mountain include well-groomed, wide-open slopes with plenty of room to move. With names like Paradise, Perfection, Enchanted Forest, and Sleepy Hollow describing some of the runs, one can sense an idyllic character, which in reality translates into satisfaction and enjoyment for all. The enthusiastic skier never need worry about a lack of snow on these runs. The area has not experienced a shortage of the white stuff since 1936. The 5 steps to parallel ski school proved to be a great asset to me. From a beginner's point of view, those strange, awkward objects on your feet can cause a considerable amount of frustration and embarrassment. They seem to have a mind of their own and a disposition bordering on outright insubordination. If you are not fortunate enough to start young, the new graduated length method provides a highly effective way to become an instant skier. The problem of turning for the novice is virtually eliminated through the use of short skis. As ability and confidence increases, progressively longer lengths are utilized. The children, of course, have no problem even on their own, and seem to be born with a mysterious innate sense of how to do it. The lessons quickly take you up to a very enjoyable level of skiing, and you start to appreciate what it's all about. Your confidence and ability quickly build to the point where you're able to experience and enjoy areas that you had previously been unable to reach. When you're ready to make the move from groomed slopes to the untracked areas, group powder outings can be arranged with the ski school to show you the areas and demonstrate the proper powder techniques. The ski school director, Brian James, will show you how and tell you how it's done. But after that, it's up to you. The west side of the mountain is designated solely for powder skiing. There is enough area to get off by yourself to practice, or stick with the experts who always make it look so easy. The whole west area filters onto a groomed trail that returns you to the lift area. Big White caters to the whole family. Skiers, non-skiers, and nightlifers included. For those who either can't, don't, or won't ski, the outdoors are there to be enjoyed. And alternate sources of enjoyment are situated within walking distance or pulling distance. For these people, there is backgammon, pool, movies, skit nights, entertainment, and the thrill of kite flying. Those who need it can utilize the babysitting service, although most people find the area affords a welcome opportunity to spend with the children. Although they might not always appreciate it. If that doesn't work, they seem to do a pretty good job of amusing themselves. Another new addition at Big White is a large, modern day lodge that caters to your every need. The highest lodge in BC combines under one roof boot change area, lockers, ticket sales, games, a full-scale wining and dining entertainment center, and much more. The Ski Shop, run by Brian James, is the largest mountain shop in British Columbia's interior. Rentals and ski repair services eliminate the inconveniences you may run into during your stay. The shop carries a full line of ski apparel and equipment, as modern and well-priced as shops in major centers anywhere. The demonstrator skis give you the opportunity to try before you buy. Brian will take a few runs with you to make sure your choice of skis is correct. Gloves, toques, goggles, or other small items you may have forgotten are also on hand. The quick service cafeteria can get you back on the slopes in a hurry or offer refuge on a stormy day. You can discuss the new ski techniques you've been trying to incorporate, or just relax in the lounge, catch your breath, and think about it. The much talked about Okanagan sun doesn't desert the area during the ski season. In fact, you'll find it abundant. Even early in the season, you can go out on the terrace, find a table, soak up the rays, satisfy your appetite, and while working on your tan, savor your food. The view from the picnic tables presents an excellent vantage point to keep an eye on the slopes and give expert comment from a safe distance. All stoked up and eager to get back on the slopes, the mountain offers something special. If the conditions are just right, the cliff on the east side of Big White offers unmatchable skiing for the expert. Nearly 1,000 vertical feet, with the emphasis on vertical. There's something for everyone on Big White, and bump skiing on runs like the Dragon's Tongue completes the repertoire of the mountain slopes. The perfect ending to the perfect day is enhanced by being able to ski right to your door. The condominium units of the two inns, Monashee and Greystoke, are privately owned and when not in use are rented out by the mountain. The Big White office in Kelowna can assist any interested vacationer who wants to combine his skiing with the advantages of private condominium living. All units are totally self-contained, complete with kitchens and fireplaces. This private atmosphere really allows you to unwind from the rigors of the city. The more social visitor can arrange for parties downstairs in the common room or relax his muscles in the sauna. Fondues are an easy, traditional mountain meal. But on those occasions when you want total relaxation, there is the Copper Kettle Dining Room. In this intimate setting and casual atmosphere, the service is surpassed only by the cuisine. The roaring fire, the hot glass of glue wine, and the friendly entertainment complete your day in the Damfino Lounge. The Germans describe it as Gemütlichkeit, but skiers know it as a feeling of total relaxation and a sense of accomplishment derived from an immensely pleasurable activity. It's a truly great experience, but the skiing is what it's really all about. Limitless freedom of skiing in a fantasy land, the floating sensation of light interior powder snow, and the brilliant sunshine high above the clouds are all part of the Big White Escape.